Hey guys, today I am bringing you another Reader's Rambles video. The video series on my channel where a reader, ding ding ding, me, rambles on about bookish related things. The first thing I want to talk about today is something that was announced recently, that being we're getting a few DC superhero books written by some pretty amazing YA authors. We've got Sarah J. Maas, my queen, Leigh Bardugo, my other queen, Marie Lu, who is a freaking writing goddess, and Matt De La Pena, which I've only read one thing by him and that was a short story, but I really enjoyed that short story, so I'm expecting great things from him. Sarah is writing about Catwoman, Leigh Bardugo is writing about Wonder Woman, Marie Lu is writing about Batman, and Matt De La Pena is writing about Superman. These are some big time YA authors who are bringing superheroes to the YA book community, and I'm hecka pumped about it. Though I will admit I am more of a Marvel fan when it comes to comics. Hopefully this will kind of open me up to the DC characters, but either way, I'm still super excited about these projects. We had a butt ton of cover reveals recently. I feel like it was just like, bam, cover reveal, bam, cover reveal, bam, cover reveal. The first one being for a book that I am just so stoked for, and that is The Tales of the Peculiar by Mr. Ransom Riggs. Look how beautiful this cover is. I'll admit, when I first heard about this book, I was expecting there to be some kind of weird vintage photograph as the cover, but I am A-okay with this cover because it's beautiful and it's so detailed. If you zoom in close to the cover, you can see little different details. For instance, the tree has a face, there's an anchor on the book, there's some birds, just lots going on with this cover. But either way, I am loving this cover and I can't wait to get my hands on this book. If you don't know what this is exactly, this was a book inside the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children trilogy, and it's basically just a bunch of peculiar short stories, and I can't wait to read it. We also got a cover reveal for A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir, which I am super excited for this book, and this is the cover. It's a really interesting cover. I will say that I am surprised by the color choice with this one. The first book kind of has a yellow and black tint to it, so a really interesting direction here, but I still really love this cover. And we got a cover for Wayfarer by Alexander Bracken, which is the sequel to Passenger, and that is actually going to be a duology, so this will be the final book within that duology. And this is a really interesting cover. We've got this tree going on here, and it's in a case, which I find to be really interesting. But if you see below the glass casing, there's like a cityscape, but it's upside down. What does this all mean? Is this symbolism for the book? I don't know, but it is a beautiful cover. In other news, we've got some exciting information from Victoria Schwab this past week, and that is the title for the third book in the Shades of Magic series. First, there was a darker shade of magic. Then there was a gathering of shadows. And finally, there will be a conjuring of light. I really like this title, and I'm glad that they all kind of fit the same format. A blank of blank. Speaking of these books, I still need to read A Gathering of Shadows. It'll happen soon, hopefully. We'll see. I'm just drowning in so many books right now. Finally, today I want to talk about some exciting bookish events that are happening and some that I'm attending. And I want you guys to know about them so that if you're able to come out and hang, you can come out and hang and we can talk about books. The first up on my roster this year is Y'all West, and it's actually happening next weekend. I can't believe it's almost here. It's an amazing book event that takes place in Santa Monica. It's jam-packed with great panels and signings, and it's all around just such an amazing time. I'm going to be a part of two events that are happening at Y'all West. The first one is taking place on Saturday, and that is the Booksplosion meetup. It's happening at 11 o'clock on Saturday, so come and hang out with us and explode books. We're just gonna be exploding books. Not really. We're not gonna be exploding books. No books will be harmed on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I will be a part of a story on YouTube panel hosted by Strawberry17. I'll be on it, Kat will be on it, and Christine will be on it as well. And that's happening at 12 o'clock. So definitely come hang out if you're gonna be at Y'all West. The next event is BookCon, which is just an all-around fun book festival where you get to meet a bunch of authors, you get to go to a lot of panels, and it's just an all-around good time. Normally it's held in New York, but this year it's going to be in Chicago, and there's actually going to be a Booksplosion panel happening from 5:30 to 6:15 in room W470, and BookCon is happening on Saturday, May 14th, so if you're in the Chicago area and you can come hang out, you totally should, because it's going to be a good old time. And the last event that I'm going to be talking about in this video is VidCon. I will be at VidCon this year. I'm not on the BookTube panel. There's some amazing channels that are going to be on the panel this year, which is awesome. But there is going to be a pre-VidCon Booksplosion cosplay bash at Barnes & Noble in Orange County the day before VidCon starts on June 22nd. It's happening at 6 o'clock, and we're just going to dress up as fictional characters and just party it up and get excited for VidCon. You don't have to be attending VidCon to attend our event. As long as you can get to the Barnes & Noble in Orange County, you're more than welcome to come and hang out. I'll leave the Facebook event page down below so you can go and say say if you're attending, and also just get more information there. And I'll also leave more information down below about Y'all West and BookCon. You guys aren't gonna wanna miss these awesome book events, and I hope that some of you guys are able to make it out to some of these events. So that's all I've got for you guys today, but now I have a question for you guys to answer down in the comments. First up, let me know if you're gonna be attending any of the events that I listed, because I'd love to know. Secondly, is there a book that's cover has yet to be revealed that you're just dying to see? You want that cover reveal to happen, but it just hasn't happened yet. Let me know what book that's for. Also, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so click subscribe if you want to be notified for when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye, chew! And it's basically just a bunch of peculiar short That was me when I talk about books.